Come at least 4 months after the first one.
Time for this week's health headlines, including new information about a new weight loss tool. We're checking them with WGN Morning News medical contributor and Northwestern medicine physician, Dr. Lauren Streicher. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's get to this weight loss tool. It's called Plenity.
Plenity, you know, and it's been around for a little bit, but suddenly every time I turn on the TV, there it is. And I'd never heard about it, so I did some checking. So what Plenity is, it's something called a hydrogel. And it's actually not considered to be a medication by the FDA because it's not absorbed in the body. You take these capsules a couple of times before your meals, and it expands in your stomach to make you feel really full. But here's the question, is it safe and does it work? Well, safety doesn't seem to be a real issue. In the clinical trials, they didn't have any real complications compared to the people who were taking the placebo drug. But as far as does it work, the people that took Plenity in the trial lost 6% of their body weight. The people who got the placebo lost 4% of their body weight. They were all counseled on exercise and diet and all of that. So does it work? Yeah, it probably does. Are you going to lose 20, 25 pounds? Maybe not. Maybe you will. There's not a lot of harm other than it is not covered by insurance, and it does run about $100 a month.
Okay.
All right, next topic, over-the-counter painkillers and your heart.
Specifically, we are talking about dissolvable painkillers, like that Tylenol, the powder that you put in water and drink. Basically, these are salt bombs. And a lot of people
never knew there was such a thing.
Exactly, but people take it because it works quicker. So that's what makes it really popular. So each one of those has about 400 milligrams of sodium. And if you're taking them all day for whatever ails you, that's going to add up to 3,400 milligrams of sodium a day, and the recommended dose is only 2,000 a day max. So for people that have heart disease or high blood pressure, they may be totally unaware that this is going to zoom their sodium sky high. And in fact, in a recent study, they found, it was over 300,000 people in this study, that the people that were using the dissolvable Tylenol, acetaminophen, actually had a higher rate of high blood pressure, heart disease. So beware. If it's a once in a blue moon thing, but if you are taking these products on a regular basis, know that it's going to shoot your sodium up.
All right, and do you really need to take antibiotics when you visit the dentist?
Did you know that dentists prescribe 10% of antibiotics in this country? I had no idea. But a lot of people are told that when they have a procedure, like whether it's an implant or, you know, a root canal, especially if they've had a hip replacement or some other replacement, that they need to take antibiotics. So a study just came out to see if dentists were doing what the protocol was, what the recommendation was. And in this study of over 300,000 visits, they found that 6 out of 7 dentists were not prescribing the right antibiotics. Maybe someone only needed 1 dose, they were given a whole week, the wrong antibiotic, procedures that didn't need antibiotics at all. Bottom line is there are specific protocols. There is a harm in taking antibiotics in that, you know, you can get an allergic reaction, there's resistance. So if your dentist is giving you an antibiotic and if it seems like overkill, just question it. Say, is that really according to the protocol?
All right.
All right, and the Menopause Podcast.
The Menopause
Larry's been
Podcast.
looking forward to this.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Save the best for last. Larry, come back because I want you on this podcast.
Oh, look at that
I'm going to do a
sexy
segment
picture.
called, I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a segment called Men on Pause, and you are going to be the number one guest. The Menopause Podcast is about menopause, but it's about a lot of things. Anything that's of interest to midlife women, 40 to 100. I'm doing hair, I'm doing weight, I'm doing skin, medical stuff. It's going to be fun. I have great guests. You know, everyone's been saying to me, do a podcast, and I'm finally realized there are a lot of people that prefer a podcast to reading, and I like to talk. So it launched today, and I'm very excited about it. And Robin, we're going to have a little chat about, you know, there's so many topics that I know you would just love to weigh in on. So
I don't think you want me as a guest. I would be stone cold silent.
Even
I'd love
silent.
to see that. I would tune in for that.
Yeah, you're a great guest, even silent.
Well, thank you for your help. You can check out drstreicher.com, and there's her info. And what's the name of the podcast again?
The Menopause Podcast.
Gotcha.
The Menopause.